A fully illuminated round object was hovering silently over the missile silo and shining a light down onto it.
And then from this dead stop, it shoots off to the east, just like now you see it, now you don't.
This planet is being visited by beings from another world.
Some out-of-this-world happenings at the National Press Club have lit up the internet this morning. Everyone is clamoring to read about 7 former members of the U.S. Air Force presenting their findings on UFOs. Among their claims, aliens from out of this world are taking a keen interest in nuclear weapon sites. The group documented what they call visits to nuclear sites during a period of 3 decades, and they encouraged the government to acknowledge alien visits to Earth. Now, I must say, I am a skeptic on this one. However, I mean, they're former members of the U.S. Air Force. I think they have a little bit of credibility out, there.
Well, this I guess, news conference, we could call it. It was organized by Robert Hastings. He is a UFO researcher and an author, and he's been reporting this for years, that military personnel, and I even know some military folks who have actually said there are UFO sightings all the time. The military doesn't necessarily agree with what they are finding, or at least,
why would they?
Yeah, or at least giving the theory any credence. But I will say, I believe there is other life out there.
Think how vast the universe is. How can we possibly be the only beings?
I believe it's actually infinity plus 1. That's how big it is. No, it's beyond comprehension out there. But I think the only thing that's kind of skeptical, I think that you have to kind of look at is like that they're looking after the nuclear research.
Yeah.
That's the one
what
that,
would their
that they're
interest
actually,
in that
well,
be?
how would they know? Yeah, they actually interpreted our dialogue and can actually decipher that. So that's the interesting part. So I believe they're putting their little spin on that. That's their little spin. But, I think we even have our own people here in Phoenix with the Phoenix Lights.
Right,
that
absolutely.
They said they've seen lights different.
Exactly.
And I don't necessarily think that it's aliens per se that are looking at these silos. I think it just could be other, countries who are wanting to tap into what we know and maybe making it look like UFOs. But I do believe there is other life out there, and a lot of you agree.
Yeah, Mark Rusinski on Facebook says, I totally believe in aliens. You would have to be a fool to think, out of all of the billions of planets circling all those stars in the sky, that there isn't at least one planet out there supporting intelligent life.
That's right. And let's look at what Sally Miner on Facebook says. If there is intelligent life out there, they are not coming to our planet looking for intelligent life.
Very true. Brewer says it's going to the feds to build a galactic fence as we speak.
Yeah.
Jan Brewer, the governor.
Yeah, John Patterson said that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
that is funny. That is funny. That was what John Patterson
It's so funny whenever you talk about UFOs. I mean, people just, jump right on it. Everyone has their own theories.
Well, it's an interesting concept.
It is.
Everyone's looking out at the skies. You have a glass of wine, you're sitting outside, and you don't know if it's a wine talking
what
or the light.
is up there.
Yeah,
if one presented itself to me, I absolutely would believe in it.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm in a
tall, dark, and with many tentacles. Maybe it'd be a nice, tantalizing idea.
Well,